So here's our Robux here, and welcome back to another MotoGP 19 mod gameplay. So we're going to be racing as, well, I don't know who we're going to be racing as yet. I'm thinking Valentino Rossi, and we're going to do it at the Spanish Grand Prix. So the Spanish Grand Prix is coming up in a couple of weeks' time. So the MotoGP season heads over to Europe, and it starts out at the Spanish Grand Prix, and then it obviously heads to France, Italy, Spain again, Netherlands, and then Germany and Czech Republic, Austria, Britain, and then it goes back out to Australia, Japan, that sort of region. So we're going to do a race for each one that's coming up, but we're going to start off with the Spanish Grand Prix, obviously, at Jerez, so quite a short circuit, a nice circuit as well. So we're going to do races Valentino, and I'll switch up the riders as we go along. So let's switch up some of the options as well. So I'm going to put it on 105%. I'm going to go for 25% race, so 6 laps out at the Spanish Grand Prix, and we're just going to do random work. I'm actually going to go for clear. I can't be bothered doing any wet race stuff. Bike damage, I've turned that off. Tyre, I've just turned that all off. Do you want to leave a note? Okay, accept. There we go. 105% difficulty. Let's see how we get on. We're meant to be realistic. We've got 6 laps at Jerez as Valentino Rossi, so this is going to be fun. So here we are then on the grid for the Spanish Grand Prix. Starting from the back of the grid as Valentino Rossi. I wonder what's going to happen out at Jerez, but in the Rio Championship, it is Dovi leading the way, 54 points ahead of Valentino Rossi, who's on 51, and then Alex Rins right behind him, 49. Marquez then right behind him, 45 points. Obviously, Marquez had that fall at Cota, so that cost him the lead in the championship. But what is going to be of this race? I mean, could we see Dovizioso take the win? Could we see Marquez take the win? It's going to be really tough to judge. It's been pretty tight up at the top, as you can see by the championship. 4 riders currently could go all the way to the end. I mean, Rins for Suzuki, that would be an interesting one. See if we carry the momentum forward with them. I mean, they've had a really strong start to this season. But Valentino Rossi, surprised to see him as the the strongest Yamaha rider so far. But Vinales, he's done pretty well as well, so we can't count him off. But it's going to be an interesting one. I think Marquez is going to do really well this season. Dovi, I think, will do really well again, but has he got a championship in him? Top quality rider, but has he got the bike underneath him as well to try and carry that DUCATI up to a championship, a riders' championship? It's been Marquez the last couple of years, so it'll be nice to see a different rider. But anyway, back to this race. 6 laps, and we're already up into P16. Over the back of Paul Espargaro on the KTM. Try and hold it around the outside if we can. I'll leave a link in the description to this mod so you can download it if you have MotoGP 18 on the PC. Really easy to install and a really fun mod. Makes the game a little bit more interesting. As we head up the inside, oh my god, who's that that's gone flying? Contact there. It's Quartararo that's down, and we are now on the back of Danilo Petrucci. He's been a bit quiet this season. I mean, he is in 5th in the championship, but I was hoping he'd maybe get a few podiums and maybe even take a win on his brand new Ducati. Here we go up the inside. Look at that underneath Jack Miller onto the back of our teammate now, who's in 8th place. Cal Crutchlow as well. He fell down at Cota. That was such a disappointment for him. I thought he was going to get a good result. And Lorenzo as well. He's been probably the most disappointing at the start of the season. I know he's still recovering from injury, but I'd have really liked to have seen him do really well on the Honda. Long season to go though. This is only going to be the 4th round. But leave your predictions for the championship winner. Oh my god, Lorenzo brake checks us there as you get through. And look at this, around the outside. Can we get past Alex Rins? Oh yes, we can. Look at the Suzuki in 3rd as we go around the outside. Zarco there. That was lovely on the brakes there. Pop a wheelie on exit as we got a whole load of wheel spin. Well, as I was saying, yeah, leave your predictions for the championship winner. So far, we've only had 3 races, so it's hard to tell. But who do you think, or who do you want to win the championship this year? Leave it down below in the comments. But also, who do you think will win the Spanish Grand Prix out at Jerez? Obviously, it's so difficult to see which bikes perform well around each track. I think Yamaha might do pretty well around this track. But I also think Dovi will do pretty well on the Ducati, so that could be an interesting one. So, can we close up the gap to the podium runners? It's Mir on the podium for Suzuki. in third, and currently Dovi's sitting behind Marquez, although Dovi's looking quite lively and looks like he wants to get past Marquez, so that could be an interesting one as well. Right, trying to get underneath Johan Mir as he goes slowly through turn 8. It's on 105% difficulty, and we're carving our way through the field really quick. We're already on, well, we're only at the end of lap 2 almost, and we're already up to P3 from the back of the grid. That is good. This bike working well, this Yamaha this season working so well. Dovizioso, where we're going to be able to get him is to get a really good run through there. Drop it into the final corner on the brakes late as we can. Tip it into 13. All over the back of Dovizioso. Pick up a good run. Good exit. Pop a wheelie, and the Ducati just accelerates away from the Yamaha. The Yamaha must be one of the slowest bikes in a straight line in this season. But it's pretty well through the corner, so it makes up for it. So Yamaha obviously looking to continue to improve the bike, but Suzuki have to be the biggest, have to have made the biggest jump in terms of performance by looks of it. Already picking up a race win in the 3rd round, and they've only got more to come. I mean, Rins is starting to show himself as a really good rider. Up the inside of Dovi, come on, shove our way up, and there we go. We are through into 2nd place, and now we can start building an attack on Marc Marquez. Not if Dovi gets underneath us there. How did he take such a tight line around that hairpin? How on earth did he do that? Gonna get him back, or at least try to. Oh, we can't afford to get into too much of a battle. We'll run out of laps at this rate. I'll just have to hook onto the back of Dovizioso for now. Can we get through? We're all over the back of him. Gonna send one up the inside. Oh, I was gonna back out of it, but we were just able. I was gonna back out of it, and then he just went on the brake, so I had to sort of commit to it. I was half committed, so it could have been very dangerous. That taking a deeper entry and a shallower exit at the final corner. So we are now halfway through this race, all over the back of Marc Marquez, and that is for the 1st position. So can we take the win here at the Spanish Grand Prix as Valentino Rossi? I really hope we can. We just took it back round. Oh, look at that rear. It is gripping this bike round here. This bike feels lovely. Right, Marquez, we are coming for you. You can't hide. Try and get a good run onto this back straight. The Honda just pulls away a little bit out of that corner. You can take a shallower, much tighter line. Oh, we run deep at 6. Come on, spin it back round. Watch out for Dovi. Keep clear of him. Alex Rins dropped down to 8th. Mir's all over the back of Dovizioso here. This could make for an interesting end to this race. Can the Suzuki get on the podium, displace Dovizioso? That would be interesting to see. We're all over the back of Marc Marquez. Can Valentino take the win here at the Spanish Grand Prix? If Valentino won at the Spanish Grand Prix, he'd take the lead in the championship, and that would be interesting. I mean, I believe he's out of contract at the end of this season as well, so what's he going to do? Will he retire? Who knows? Mir's through on Dovi though. Wasn't expecting that. We are all over the back of Marc Marquez now, trying to find a way through. We just can't get clear of the Honda rider. I mean, Dovi's back through on Mir. Oh my god, we are late on the brakes. I didn't see Marquez brake there. And we just rode straight into the back of him. Gonna head up the inside. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it stick there. Run a bit deep, Marquez. He plays it cool. And he gets back through. Out wide at turn 4. That's going to cost us. We are all over the back of Marc Marquez here. It's just a matter of time, I think. Just waiting for the door to be left open and we will take it. If not, we will force the issue on the final lap. But the final corner is probably the best place to do it, but I'm not going to leave it to the final lap, final corner. That's too late in the day to try and do something about it. So maybe at the end of this lap, if I could do something at the final corner and then bolt on the last lap, that would be a textbook win. But we might be able to do something earlier than that as we close in on Marquez. Oh, he's lining up perfect for an earlier overtake, so maybe we could get by earlier. But I don't really want to do that because I feel like Marquez will just shove it up the inside of the final corner anyway if we were to overtake him before the final corner now. So we're gonna I'm going to have to just sit in behind. I feel like Marquez will just get us at the final corner if we don't. So here we go. Now we're going to pounce out a little bit wide. Oh, on the grass, but we find our way up the inside. Absolutely textbook stuff. Awesome ride in there. Get a good exit, and now we're going to have to bolt on this lap. He's not going to get an opportunity to get back past us. Like I was saying, if we did it before the final corner, he'd have probably just got us at the final corner. Late on the brakes into turn 1. A little bit too late. Turn it back round. Come on. Leading the way. Marquez is already on the back of us. Oh, the rear stepping out on us there. Come on. Got to pull away, or else he will get us. This has to be our best lap. Oh my god, what is going on? What is going on with the camera? What the hell happened then? Oh my god, what? Why did the camera do that? I swear, man. On these live streams, if you ever watch my live streams, you'll see that the controller does weird things like that. And it's just done it again. We're going to have to fight now. Really close with Marc Marquez. Oh, look at him forcing the issue up the inside. Can't give in to him. Oh, a little bit of contact there. A bit like Argentina back in 2015. Come on. Oh, we've pulled out a little bit around here. Come on. Pull it back round. Let's go. Come on, watch out for the curve around turn 12. And look at the gap we've got, and it looks like the Suzuki's going to come in third. And it looks like the Suzuki's catching up right to the back of Marquez. Give it another lap or so. We could have seen the Suzuki up into second place, but there we go. Absolutely awesome ride in there. Take the win. Planned it out perfectly and executed it perfectly. What a win in today's race. So there we have it. Take the win, and look at that. Johan Mir was the second fastest rider on the track, a 35.6, a tenth and a half second quicker than Marquez, but we were just a couple of tenths faster, so Mir could have easily got second place. I mean, we were a lot quicker than our teammate, half a second quicker, so it just worked out lovely today. So I hope you enjoyed this random race that we did at the Spanish Grand Prix. I might go back and do one at COTA, and I'm definitely going to do some for the rest of this season. But MotoGP 19 is closing in very soon. It'll be with us very soon, so looking forward to getting my hands on that game. But for now, make sure you do subscribe for more MotoGP and F1 gaming content. So we will see you in the next one.
Everyone gave it their all today.